Is it on? What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to film a makeup tutorial. Yeah. So this is like my third time trying to do this, so bear with me. Hopefully this works out well. So I'm basically just gonna do what I usually do for my school makeup, natural makeup, maybe going out and doing something makeup. I'm not really sure. It's not very glamorous, but it definitely is makeup. Actually, today I have something that I'm going out and doing tonight with a bunch of friends, so this is kind of something I might wear to that. So yeah, basically that's what I'm gonna do today, and let's get right into it. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, we'll see. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna put my hair up. So to start, I'm going to moisturize. Well, I already used a moisturizer, but I refound this and I'm gonna try using it again. This is the Glam Glow Glow Starter. Oh, that was my phone. I think that's the first time my phone has ever been pinging ever, so that's really cool. Live footage, I've been texted. So I'm going to use this. This is in the shade Nude Glow. Very glowy. I don't know if you can really see it. I probably just stick my fingers in my face. So basically what I'm gonna do is just put this around my face. It smells really good. My skin is looking pretty glowy now. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it looks really glowy in person. So I don't actually always do foundation with makeup. I'm gonna do it today just because I'm going out and doing stuff tonight, but I would usually skip this step and I would just do concealer. So I'm going to use the Sephora Make No Mistake Foundation and Concealer Stick. I'm not really going to tell you shades for skin color because I don't think it really matters to you because you're probably not the same shade as me. So I like to do 3 stripes on each side of my face, and then I do 1 stripe on, oh my gosh, I'm getting text, what the heck? Sorry, my phone is going crazy. And I also do stripes on the side of my nose right here. And then I do 2 stripes on the top of my forehead, and then like 3 on my chin. I'm using my Morphe Y6 brush just to buff that in. Okay, so now that I have buffed in my foundation, I'm going to use some concealer. So I'm going to, wow, I just lost my train of thought. I'm going to use the Boing Concealer by Benefit. It's the airbrushed one. So yeah, I just kind of rub my middle finger in the pot because it's a cream. And then I just put that on my under eyes. I'm gonna kind of cover up my blemishes as well because I want everything to really blend and look natural. I don't actually always cover up my blemishes. I just feel like I really would like to today. So now that I've done that, I'm going to set all of these cream products on my face with a little bit of powder. So for my whole face, usually I would just use a translucent setting powder, which is what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to use for translucent powder, I use the Laura Mercier setting powder. It's translucent, I said that already. And I'm just going to put that kind of all over my face using this Y11 Morphe brush. Then I'm going to take this Tarte contour palette. I'm going to take these 2 top shades. I'm going to put those directly on where I put my concealer to blend that concealer into my skin. I like having really natural looking skin. I feel like this is bad lighting, so I'm trying to work on my lighting. So now that I've done that, I'm going to do some bronzer. So this is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, the R14 brush to do that. And I make kind of a 3 shade: forehead, cheekbone, and jawline. I also go a little bit onto my temple so that everything is blended out and almost looks as though that could possibly be my skin color. And I'm also going to put some of that bronzer on my nose in sort of a contour fashion using this e.l.f. brush just to kind of put some of that warmth in the center of my face so I don't just look warm on the outside and pale on the inside. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to take this Y11 brush and take some more of that translucent setting powder and just kind of carve out what I did. I don't think this stuff is obviously necessary. I'm just doing this today. So I'm doing it underneath where I put my bronzer on my cheekbone. And I'm basically just going to put it all over my nose so that that bronzer on my nose isn't as intense. Okay. So now that I've done that, I'm going to now do my brows. Brows is probably the one thing I struggle with the most, but the one thing I work on the hardest. Isn't that just perfect? So I should use a smaller mirror when I do this. Or maybe I could zoom this forward. Let's try that. I know, probably too close. You don't want to see me that much. So I'm going to just kind of spoolie out my brows right now just so that everything is brushed upward. So I'm using the Precisely My Brow pencil. I really like this pencil. I said that like I was about to keep talking, but I didn't know what else I was going to say. So I just really like this pencil. What I do is I put little strokes, like hair-like strokes, in the front of my brow. And so then I'm going to draw a line underneath, and I'm going to draw that line all the way underneath my brow. And then I'm also going to draw a line from the arch of my brow down the tail of my brow so that you can kind of get a shape there as well. Then I'm just gonna start to fill in between all of those lines. Then I also take my spoolie and I spoolie it all through my brow. What is that? I have a phone call, what the frick? My phone is blowing up. It has never happened before. I turned my ringer on so I could hear if somebody texted me because sometimes I miss that. And apparently that means that now the whole world's gonna contact me, so that's cool. So yeah, basically that's all I do. And then sometimes I run my finger around it just to get any of that powder, the excess powder, to go away. So that's how I do my brow. I'm actually going to keep myself zoomed in because I'm about to do some eyeshadow. I don't actually do eyeshadow every single time I do my makeup because that's a lot of work, but this is what I would do for a natural eyeshadow routine. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just talking to a brush at this point. So I'm gonna use the Narcissist palette, the Wanted palette. I'm gonna be using this light shade to start on a Morphe M573 brush. And I'm gonna put that in my crease, just my entire crease. So for me, this video will be coming out when I'm starting school. This will probably be my first day of school, actually. So that's fun. But yeah, so school's starting soon. Isn't that fun? Don't we all love that? School's the best. So this is something I guess you could call a back to school makeup routine, but that's not what I'm gonna title it because I don't want to. Anyway, so now I'm gonna move on to the next step. I'm doing this dark brown shade next to it in this Morphe R39 brush. It's more precise, but it's still a fluffy brush. And I'm just keeping that on the outer part of my eyelid, like this area right here, so that it kind of adds a deepness to the outside of my eye. But yeah, so school's starting and that's cool. But you know, with that comes some fun stuff and I'm kind of excited. I'm doing stuff in my school this year. I'm actually participating. I'm a sophomore. And freshman year I didn't really participate in anything at school. I kind of kept to myself a little bit. But this year I'm excited because I'm joining a dance team because I'm a dancer. I recommend participating in your school because you're only in high school once. And honestly, it's just, I think you can meet new people and it can be a really great experience. So far it's been a great experience for me and I'm really thankful because I've had practices before school and it's really great. So yeah, that's my advice for high schoolers if you want to know anything, especially if you're going into a new school. I think it will really help you meet people. I have moved 3 times in my life, so I have switched schools 4 times actually. What I've learned from that experience is you really got to put yourself out there, and even if you're just going to the same school you've gone to your whole life, it's really helpful to be a part of things at school because it really does give you more friendships, it exposes you to more things, and also you can find something you really love to do. I'm actually going to take that same R39 brush, and I'm going to take that light shade I used before and put that under my eyelids. Under my eyelids, what? On my lower lash line, that's what I would like to say. That would sound way better, so we're going to say that one instead. And then I'm going to take a shimmery shade, and I'm going to put that on my lid. So I'm going to use this golden shade. It's this like third shade that you can see I use a lot. It is really pretty, and I really like it. I'm going to take one of those crease brushes I used before and just use that to redefine my crease because sometimes shimmers get in there and then it doesn't really look like a crease anymore. So yeah, that's what I do for eyeshadow. It only took a while because I talked. I promise on a daily basis that takes me like a minute. That's that. I'm going to inner corner highlight. I'm using the Anastasia Emerald highlighter. And I'm going to take a small brush, this tiny little pencil Morphe brush. Is the E36 bomb. I just said the word brush, probably the most I've ever said it in that sort of time period. And I'm going to put that on my inner corner and under my brow bone. So there you go. Now I'm going to use blush. I'm going to use the California brush. I'm actually going to wipe. No, because there you go. So I'm going to use the California blush by Benefit. It is a peachy blush. It's very pigmented. And I'm using the Morphe E4 brush. It is an angled brush and it really works well for blush. Keeping on the topic of school, I have a video that'll be coming out soon where I'm going to talk about school pictures, and I feel like school pictures is also something that I am a little bit excited about because I think school pictures, they can be a little stressful, but they're also kind of exciting. But yeah, so I just feel like school it's stressful, and I think it can be really hard, especially once you get to high school because you will take a lot of harder classes. And also you can do things outside of school. Like I do dance outside of school, and I really enjoy that. I met some great people, and all those people out there who are watching this video who probably are going to be sitting there laughing like, why are you talking to me about this? You're not like famous or anything, which is true, I'm not, and also I know you probably don't care. Basically, what I want to say is that find something that you're passionate about and get involved in it, because I think that it can be a really good outlet for you to put your energy into, and it can also make you really happy and help you find people that you like to be around. I'm gonna highlight my face using that same highlighter I did for my inner corner highlight. Basically, I just think that finding something you're passionate about and something that you just like to put your time into is really important. I've started YouTube because I wanted an outlet for my creativity and for my hopefully exciting and fun energy. I wanted to find something that I could put my energy into where I could feel comfortable, and I think this is something that I'm really happy I decided to do. And I think that people should find something like that makes them happy. Woo! That was just a lot of talking, so I need to get it together. So I'm going to use the Luminous Lash Paradise Mascara by L'Oreal. It's my favorite mascara right now. So now I'm going to do some lips. So I'm going to put some lip balm on. You can use any lip balm you want. I'm using the EOS Vanilla Bean Lip Balm. That was really hard to say well putting that on. Some days I put on lip products, some days I don't. I'm going to today. I'm going to now, for lips, use the Sephora Lip Gloss in the shade Perfect Nude. This is my favorite lip gloss right now. It has a really good texture. So there you go. I'm going to set my makeup with a little setting spray using the MAC Fix Plus, but it's like the glowing setting spray. I put it in a different bottle, but I'm still using that same product. And then I'm going to press that into my skin using this beauty sponge. Just a little extra spray for good luck. Okay, so that is it for today's video. This is it for my makeup routine that I like to do pretty often. Thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate everyone who is taking the time to watch this video. I was so shocked to see that anyone watched my video that I posted last week, and I'm just so grateful that people took the time to even take a minute and look at what I'm putting together. I know that this is something that a lot of people do, but this is just something I'm trying out. Yeah, so that's kind of what my words are. So yeah, thanks for joining me today and watching this video today. And please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of me doing things. What else? Oh, like this video, big thumbs up. That's always cool and nice and fun and fresh. So yeah. You can comment down below if you liked me doing makeup videos. See me do more makeup tutorials, then let me know down below. I've thought about doing some more. I guess there's really nothing left to say. So I guess I will see you guys next Wednesday. Peace out.